guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, or if you are new, my name is Steph. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on this super bronzy, super glowy look. I wanted to recreate something that was like high shine, but definitely wearable, because a lot of times you're gonna see really high shine bronzy looks that if you go outside, they're just gonna melt away. So this is still super shiny and bronzy, perfect for summertime, but it's also going to stay put. So I wanted to show you guys this look, also using all of the new PatrickTa products. If you are a glowy girl, you need to get your hands on the PatrickTa collection because it is so good. I've been obsessed with it ever since it came out, and I just love this look. So if you would like to see how I did it, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Starting out with my base, I am quickly just going to apply some foundation. This is the Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Sand, mixed with some Sephora Luster Drops to give my skin a little bit of extra glow and to match my face to my self-tanned body. And for my under eyes, I am of course using my Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. I really focus this mostly in the inner corner because that's where I have the most darkness, and then it just helps to really cancel everything out. You don't have to use as much concealer, and it also has a luminosity to it that just makes your under eyes a lot brighter. So I'm also using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I believe this is the shade Nude, and I am just applying that underneath my eyes and the center of my face. And I didn't want to go super bright, so this is only about like one shade lighter than my actual skin tone on my face. Well, I guess my foundation. But I am just blending all of that out with my brush. I didn't want it to be too stark for this bronzy look, so just one shade lighter than my skin. And then to just brighten up that inner corner a little bit more, I'm just taking the shade Light from Tarte in Shape Tape and just applying that right to that inner corner. I'm not bringing this down or anything, just to give it a little bit more brightness there. And then I am setting everything with the Milk Makeup Translucent Setting Powder. I've really been loving this. So I'm really only setting underneath my eyes because my eyes tend to crease. And then I'm really lightly using some Hello Flawless powder from Benefit to set the rest of the cream products that I have. If your products don't move, or if you don't experience any kind of like skipping, then you could totally skip this step, but I feel like this keeps it looking really fresh, but also keeps it in place all day. For the eyes, I'm using the Urban Decay Born to Run palette, and I'm using the shade Weekender all throughout the crease. This lid is so easy. I'm literally using 3 shadows, and the next one is Buff, and I'm also using that same brush. So super easy, just starting in the outer corner and doing windshield wiper motions. And I also bring this a little bit on the lid as well. This doesn't have to be precise. It's kind of blown out, and then we're just going to go over it with the lid shade. And for the lid shade, I'm using the color Stranded. And I did kind of wet my brush with a little bit of Fix Plus, and it just makes it so metallic. So I'm really packing that on towards the inner corner, and then just kind of melding that with the darker shade that we have on the outer corner. But look how reflective that is. I feel like this eye just screams summer. Now I'm just going back in with that same fluffy brush that I started out with and blending out all of the edges before we go in with liquid liner. And this is up to you what you want to do. You can see here I kind of started out, I was just going to do a thin line, but I thought, you know what, it's been a minute since I did a winged liner look. So that's what I went ahead and did using the Tarte liquid liner. Go for whatever you're feeling. I love this look with just a thin band as well. And then once I did that, I threw on some mascara in Coco Lashes Queen Bee. These were my obsession last year, and I'm back on them. I don't know what I did taking a break from them because they are amazing, and I think they're like $7 or $8. I wear them all the time. So good. For the face, I've been obsessed with the NARS Orgasm Infatuation palette, so I am using that today. I'm going to be using all 3 products. So first, I am bronzing up the skin with the bronzer in here. It's just a perfect kind of glowy bronzer. It doesn't have a shimmer to it or anything like that. It's not glittery, but it does give your skin a nice glow. And then I am using the Tarte Clay Play palette for my contour, just really lightly doing a contour towards the back of my cheekbones, just around my chin to give a little bit of definition, around the sides of my forehead, and then of course contouring my nose a little bit. And then I'm also taking that same shade and running that along my lower lash line. If you can do a bare lower lash line, go for it. I usually always do at least bronzer because it kind of masks any kind of creasing that I have, so pro tip there. And then I throw on some mascara on the lower lashes, and now I am using the NARS Orgasm blush. This blush will never get old to me. Never. It is perfect every single time. And now I am using the new PatrickTa highlight. You guys, these are incredible. You can use it directly on the face, but I've been kind of loving using it on a brush, so I just spray the brush and then apply it to my face that way, and it is just stunning. It catches the light so beautifully. It's like a blinding highlight, but isn't chunky. It's amazing. It's so good. I would expect nothing less from Patrick. So I am just applying that on the high points of my face, and then it is time to highlight the inner corners before we do our lip shade. And I'm just using that highlighter from the NARS palette. For lips, I am using the Love Bite lip liner from Morphe. You guys, I've been obsessed with this lip liner. It is so good. It's a really good kind of brown tone lip liner, really reminiscent of Strip Down from MAC, and I love the formula on this, so I've been using this nonstop. And then for lipstick, I am just kind of patting this in the center of my lips. I'm using Kim K Nude from Charlotte Tilbury, and then of course I'm going to be topping it off with one of Patrick's lip glosses. This one is called She's an Influencer. These are so stunning. I am such a glossy girl and I'm obsessed with these. They're like a minty gloss. They're super high shine and reflective, so right up my alley. And then I'm going to show you guys the body oil. You guys, it is so good. I am always on the hunt for something that is going to make my skin shine without being sticky, and this is it. It's so good. This one's in the shade A Dream, and I am just buffing it out with like a stippling brush here, but look how stunning it makes your skin look. So once you get that on, I am setting everything in place with my Morphe setting spray, and your look is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! Gosh, those trucks are so loud. I don't know how to speak anymore, I guess.